even better for me.
2-minute countdown.
He has a 2-minute countdown for Kayfabe coffee. Yeah.
Well, go get your coffee, guys. And I think the mics are on so they can hear us, right?
Yeah, they can't hear us right now.
You guys got a minute 38, 37, 36 to get coffee. 35.
There's your countdown. Go make it now. Brew up the coffee and let's go.
Pop that shit into Keurig. It'll be done by the time this countdown's over.
We know, Kyle. I don't think GBH knows how to take off the countdown. That's okay. He said, "We can hear you." Buika, buika. I love it. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah. We just gotta have GBH go through a StreamYard tutorial. It's okay.
Yeah, you're still talking. Why are you still talking? Oh man, we have fun around here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We the people somehow. Here we are. Now you can see us. What's up?
And we are live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Kayfabe Coffee episode Shaquille O'Neal 34, the Wake and Bake. It is the Great Brown Dope Smoker with Blunt Tino time. And we are here to discuss our recap of Monday Night Raw. But before we do, what's up?
It's the greatest Monday Night Raw of all time.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, because before we go into the intro spiel, then, since you already said that, I barely even watched this episode again. But, hold on, Tino. Hold on. Because the Great Brown Hope is a nice guy.
Oh,
I had already invited you ahead of time because I knew I was going to work a late shift Monday. And this Tuesday, today, I'm actually not off. I've been off the last few Tuesdays, but I'm not off today. So I have to go to work right after this. So there wasn't really much sleep in between. But you know what? I was like, Tino's going to come. Tino gets to be the star of the show again. And it's all good. It works out.
So what you're saying is it's Tino's time Wake and Bake Raw recap.
The Great Brown Dope. Look, listen, Kyle, I am a hope dealer, not a dope dealer. Wife's here. Hi, baby.
Hey,
and let's see. Can't even get us some music. What are you talking about? Do we need entrance music? I think we need some entrance music for the show. We need to get.
He's talking about for the countdown. Usually the countdown goes and you put on.
Oh, I didn't set up the countdown. Somebody else did.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
for the Kayfabe coffees, if every Kayfabe coffee's got a 2-minute countdown and some music playing before he starts, so people can get going. You know.
Huh.
Just like when I have when I go to my commercial breaks, I got the "We will be right back" banner and the, you know, so it's okay. I forget music sometimes. So. But yeah,
that's terrible. You have commercials during a YouTube stream. Why are we doing that?
Because I got to go to the bathroom, bro. I can't.
Yeah, but maybe you should go before this show.
I can't control it.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was like, maybe if I aired live from the bathroom, I wouldn't have to get up to use the bathroom. But then again, that's also not really morally correct to stream.
Exactly.
I don't just sit there on the toilet.
There's certain shows I don't get up at all. There's certain shows that I get up more than others. It just be like that. I can't control it. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you drink one too many Four Locos and you just got to get up and go.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about.
And now you guys now you guys want me to chug one apparently. So
yeah, if you guys haven't been here before, Welcome to the Main Event Wrestling Network. The shows tend to get off the rails around here sometimes, but that's because we're real as fuck.
No,
You know what I'm
time.
saying? We have a lot of fun around here. We have good times. We're waking and baking, recapping Raw. So make sure you subscribe today. Help us get to 400. Let your people know so they can let their people know. And then a square becomes a circle of people, and that big circle just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So let's expand the Main Event Network universe, and let's network people. Make sure you subscribe today. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on X Main Event _net. Let's see. It's 8:05 Pacific time. I may not have as much time. Oh yeah, by the way, it looks like we're having some issues getting our 24-hour stream part 2.
There wasn't any copyright issues, because usually that's the only thing that would like stop it from processing.
I really can't think of anything.
The only thing I could think of is like that time like the music played. I forgot who played the music or whatever. But I don't know. Kyle said there wasn't, so I don't know. Maybe it's just taking that long. And I mean, YouTube has been having issues, so. But that means they got to wait longer to see our amazing trivia episode, especially because that was it's still entertaining.
Yeah. See, we definitely weren't flagged for anything. I mean, no one does what we do. It's one stream. You know what I mean? It's not like it's 24 shows recorded, all put together into one giant upload. It's just one straight stream of, we started at 5 o'clock, we stopped at 5 o'clock. So,
well, yeah, because even like my football ones, when I used to do like all day football, they used to be like 12 hours, and it would take but it would be like Monday afternoon usually, at least by like the latest. So yeah. That's kind of crazy, but hopefully we get it up so everybody can see all that great content that we had 24 hours straight wrestling and 2 years in a row, man. We did it.
And that just comes to show that if you didn't watch it, you missed out. And then right now that you might want to go back and watch it because of YouTube, you can't. But please be patient. We should be having it up pretty soon. Fingers crossed. Hopefully somebody on YouTube can figure this out. I mean, there's so many computer geniuses there. You'd think one of them would have cracked the code by now.
You would think they don't know what the hell they're doing. But but Kyle is right on that. They really don't upload. There's probably not too many people that upload 24 hours. So YouTube's algorithm is probably, what do we do here with this? And freaking out. Well, that's why we did it, because no one else is doing it. So, here we are.
I mean, honestly, it's just probably being reviewed to make sure it's a full stream and whatnot, or just to make sure they don't miss anything. That's what I'm thinking if it's not done yet.
Well, and I guess the one good thing, though, is because it is on StreamYard. Like Kyle should be able to, like, the whole stream should still be there. So like he could go cut stuff and clip it. And so maybe he might have to upload it as 2 separate videos. I don't know, but.
Hopefully we'll see what happens.
Figure it out.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what happens when you don't subscribe, you miss out. Or if you don't tune in, you miss out. You've missed out on a lot of quality content. So, there was main event trivia. We had our opening watch-alongs with Tino for SmackDown are usually pretty fun. Everybody likes to pop in and talk some shit. The IW Guide Hour was pretty fun. You missed out on the junkies fighting with each other. So
that was great. That was a good way that got me wake up, because I was up until like 1 or 2. I think I fell asleep to Pluggo and JPJ, because I stayed up watching you and Kyle talking and stuff for a while, and then I fell asleep and I missed like 6 hours, and I woke up as the junkies were about to come on, and I was like trying to do like my morning routine, and as they started fighting, I got like a burst of energy. I was like, let's go. And then trivia, I think, was a little bit after that. So
you got rejuvenated and you woke up.
The junkies are funny guys. Podcast Dad and Mr. Cincinnati. Hey Stan, I found Mr. Cincinnati. Somebody let Stan know tonight that on the night shift that we found Mr. Cincinnati.
I do remember Kyle telling me, he's like, I'll be up for a little bit, but I may go to sleep. Yeah, everybody tried their best. I mean, even us, 24 hours is crazy. I thought I was going to stay up to 24, but I'm exhausted.
I mean, shout out to, I don't know if you know who Conman 167 is. He just got done doing a 30-day straight stream marathon that he was live for 24 hours straight, 30 days in a row.
By himself?
Yeah. Like his wife and stuff like that, obviously. And he had like other like big content creators. But yeah, he like does like a subathon that he does on like Twitch and stuff like that. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'd like to see him do one like us, but it is what it is.
Well, and that's the thing. He did it on Twitch, so like we're like one of the only people to ever do it on YouTube, because he just uploads his like videos from Twitch to YouTube. So,
and then the 24-hour stream isn't just like one of us talking or just one show. It's it's the variety of what we have here at the network. Comes to show just how much ammunition we have ready to go. You know what I mean? It was easy to put it together, and we were able to create. In the first marathon, we came up with TGBH for TGBH. The half marathon, we had the hobby hour, along with the rest of our shows that are already consistently on a regular basis putting out new content. They had their fresh specials. You know, like OTM likes to do their predictions for stuff. We had them doing that for 24 hours. You know, junkies just being junkies as usual. They were ready to go with a nice little breakfast special, which, you know, they're usually on at night or in the
shout out to
afternoon.
Pierce and Brandon too. Shout out to them joining us, and Pierce.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they came through for us for that mixer. It'll be fun to see them come through if they can pretty soon. But speaking of mixer, we have 2 mixers this weekend coming up. We've got one on Saturday and we have one on Sunday. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out either. We're going to be talking AAA
Mask versus Mask. Are you excited? The new.
What?
Can I start talking about it yet?
About what? AAA?
Yeah, AAA, the greatest new general manager of all time and the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. It's so fucking funny. I love it. But no, Mask versus Mask though.
That's one way to kill my high.
Take another hit.
Oh man. But speaking of #1 contender, I don't know how the fuck we got there. Yeah, but let's go to Monday Night Raw. I did get to catch the opening promo with Paul Heyman. It was nice to not hear him talk Vision, which is fucking annoying. It's the same old shit. But he was talking about Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. We got that Brock Lesnar video package. Obafemi came out and put the fear of God in Paul Heyman's eyes. I'm excited for part 2, man. What about you?
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it, and I've talked to a lot of people about it because, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. I thought it was going to be Brock and Gunther at Minnesota, but it's looking like we're probably going to get a trilogy because it's one of those things. It's like, I don't mind it, but I just was like, why does Oba need to lose and everything else like that? But, I mean, him and Brock going for the 3rd match at SummerSlam most likely would make the most sense, but I mean, I thought it was a good way to start it off, and honestly, I kind of forgot that we were having some type of, like, segment with them. I thought Oba was just going to have an open challenge until Kyle was like, no, they're, like, signing the contract and stuff. And the promo by Brock actually wasn't bad. I mean, those are the promos that Brock always does, like we saw when he was fighting John Cena and stuff back, like, when he first returned. So, I mean, for me, I really enjoy those, and I really liked it. So, I'm excited to see where this goes and how long they actually get at Clash, because if you did see on the graphic, it's looking like it's going to be one of the first 2 matches, I think. So,
yeah. Hey, on the Mark Wrestling Podcast is in the house.
Clash of the OTM boys, the real OTM, not those fake guys that wrestle.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that promo was interesting because Lesnar did mention that he was, he's taken some ass kickings before, but he almost sounds a little like afraid. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know that he's going to win necessarily, or he's actually going to dominate for once. I mean, yeah, he caught Oba off guard, and that's what he had to do to, get the one up. But here, what if Oba goes 3-0?
I would not mind it. I said that yesterday.
You can't have Oba lose at all. I mean, I get it. It's Brock Lesnar. But I think with the way Brock and Oba is being presented, with Brock having the upper hand this time around, and only being a promo. I mean, because they only had a promo this week, right? Brock didn't show up.
I mean, he had like the video package, but that was it.
But he wasn't there in person, right?
No, he wasn't there. No, that's why Paul Heyman went out there and everything, because he is the representative for the Advocate. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think Oba should. Honestly, I said last night,
like, keep winning.
What would be the harm of him losing? What would be the harm of Brock losing all 3? We know, obviously, he put the boots in the ring at WrestleMania because that's most likely his last WrestleMania. And then his last match is most likely, again, we don't know, never say never, but SummerSlam is looking like that place. So what would be the harm just to have Brock just completely get destroyed by Oba and have Oba look like this strong monster going into a possible feud with Roman Reigns? I mean, shoot, they already teased it at, what was it, Backlash or after WrestleMania? So,
I think that's why Brock got that win against Cena, was because he knew this was coming, or it was already in the pages, in the books. And he was going to have to lose 3 times. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime superstar. They've they've worked ages and ages to create someone like this, to be this hyped, this big, have this much of an aura. He's over as hell every single week. I mean, even when he's dressed like a star, he's still doing the strut. People in the crowds are still doing the strut. This guy hasn't gotten old to anybody yet. And while it's hot, you got to keep him winning, especially against Brock Lesnar. Maybe this match, it could look like Lesnar's going to win. You know, he catches him off guard in the beginning, rushes him before the bell rings or something, and hits him with a few F5s and can't manage to pin Oba. You know what I mean? Well, and you don't make Lesnar look weak that way. You can have him give Oba those 4 F5s again, and Oba kicks out anyway. And now you've got Brock Lesnar like, holy shit, what do I do to keep this guy down? And Oba wins again. And then SummerSlam, Oba just wipes the floor with him, or we get a no DQ contest where they actually like spill the action outside the ring. We get maybe a little bit of color, something to make the match a little bit more extended, turn it into a classic feel kind of thing. But I think at Clash, we're going to get Brock, you know, hitting Oba with 4 F5s. It's not enough to put him down. Oba gets the win. So I love it. I love the booking for Oba. They're making him feel like a big deal. Raw only has so much time to make so many people look good, and so far Oba's working out. So only nothing but good things. What do you think?
No, I agree with you on that. And yeah, I mean, you're right on everything you said with that, where I think that would be exactly what you do with them. And it would be really good. And I've said it since the Obas, the tricks have been called up. They're all finally doing the right things with these NXT superstars. And you can see it, how like they're all, again, beside, I mean, Javon Evans had the Intercontinental Championship match with Penta last night, which I thought was a really good match and everything. But Sol and Oba are on the card for Clash. I mean, it's insane how much the NXT superstars are really taking over. And yeah, I think Brock just needs to lose them all and just go and just ride off into the sunset. I mean, what else is Brock going to do? And as you said, hit all those F5s, because at the end of the day, what has Brock always won with? Suplex City and F5s. And if he can't hit that and he's not winning, then he don't know what the hell to do. And that's where you have Oba hit the finisher and win and move on. But then again, I could just see them having it be a tie and then go and be the rubber match, and then they build it for a month and a half or whatever. So I want Oba to win, but I don't know. I just feel like Brock's going to win it somehow, some way.
You still think Brock's going to pull it off?
Yeah, on Saturday or on. I got to remember the show's on Sunday too, because the AAA show's on Saturday. But yeah, no, on Sunday I think Brock wins still. Sadly.
I mean, they've had PLEs and AAA the same. Well, no. Well, actually, yeah, they've had PLEs and AAA the same day, so it's not out of the question. But it is on kind of early, I think.
I know
on Sunday. I mean, I'm not going to be able to see Clash. What they're trying to do is
have people really watch.
No, good.
Well, I think they're just trying to make sure people actually watch mask versus mask match on Saturday. Is why they maybe did it.
That's good for me. Because I mean, the biggest match on that card is that match. So, I mean, and Grande Americano is so fucking over, man. He can't lose. Whoever that imposter is, whatever his name is, original Grande Americano, that guy's totally gonna lose. It's gonna be funny when we find out who's under that mask. It's probably I think it's Omos, but it could be anybody.
He said it's. I mean, it could. I mean, Omos might become Omashausen or whatever. So,
no, I don't think we're getting Omashausen. Honestly, he's in AAA, involved with. Is in a stable with Vikingo and Dorian, and Dorian usually has the biggest stable. And right now he's got Omos and Hijo del Vikingo. So, unless he ditches Omos, I don't think Omos is going to be on the main roster anytime soon. Let's see. And then after that, I believe we had Penta, right?
Yeah, Penta and Javon.
Penta versus Javon?
Yes, for the Intercontinental Championship, which was, again, a great match.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they went there, and Javon had his moments that I thought he was going to win, but at the end of the day, Penta hit the Canadian Destroyer and got the dub, and is still your Intercontinental Champion. But we also saw
Mexican Destroyer.
Mexican Destroyer, I'm sorry, my bad. Mexican Destroyer. Oops.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
I can't spell. I can't pronounce names right. I can't pronounce finishers or special moves right. I don't know what I'm.
You can't do nothing. It's because you didn't wake and bake enough. That's why.
I know.
I think he needed like one more extra rip off the bong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
You feel me?
Maybe 2 more.
I remember I used a coffee pot as a gravity bong once, but because I didn't really wash it, it tasted just like coffee. It was delicious.
Oh, God. I think the craziest thing I've ever
Hey
done
man,
was
well,
Pepsi can. My friend decided that he was gonna make one because he wanted to.
oh, that's a classic. You got to do
So
it. You got to do
I
the
was
classics.
like, okay. And then he tried to use an Apple one. I was like, I'm not even tempted. Nope, don't even try. Nope.
What? That's easy.
Nah,
We just poke a
I'm
couple
not.
holes in it, and you got a piece. Come on, Tino. That's how the thugs do it, bro. You got to do it. Otherwise, you're not a thug. You're just Tino.
That's all I am.
Come on,
I'm
man.
Tino that lives in the warehouse that likes to be. I'm bougie.
Well, while we're here, you're blunt Tino.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, wake and bake. You're blunt Tino. I'm the great brown dope smoker, and you're blunt Tino.
If I could have somebody roll me them, I would smoke them all day, every day. But I can't do it myself, so I just waste, and I don't like doing that. So yeah.
Can I tell you something though? I once rolled a blunt with one hand while I was driving.
Damn, impressive.
It's not difficult. It's not.
I'm finally starting to get movement on my fingers. Like being able to do this is a big deal for me. Like I've never been able to like move my fingers like this. So eventually, maybe.
Hey, you can do it with one hand. You can do it with your right hand. Just look up. I'm sure there's a tutorial on YouTube, dude. There's probably
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Just like if you need to fix your toilet, just look on YouTube. They'll fucking tell you how to do it.
Bro, YouTube has everything. Shoot, you see the one guy that does the thing for the kids, like that don't have like that they don't have people like to teach them like how to shave or to tie a tie or how to like do like just normal things that people might not have ever been taught. He does it on YouTube.
Nice. That's cool.
So,
that's legit.
Every time. Bro, I swear people know that I'm live, no matter what time of the day it is, and they call me right away. My mom's called me 4 times in the last 3 minutes because
your mom.
Oh, I've never.
You're killing me, mom.
4 a.m. Somebody will call me, I'm sure. Never fails. God love it. So, well, yeah. Javon Evans and Penta was a great match, though.
In those parts. Let's see. I remember the last part I watched. Penta had gotten slammed. No, not Penta. Javon had done a suicide dive, and he kind of crashed into the table on his back.
Yeah.
And I think Penta had caught him like at the last second, but Javon Evans' back hit the table pretty rough. I think that had gone in commercial. But how many espressos you give that one then?
I thought it was a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed the match.
Really? Yeah. That good, huh?
Yeah, I really.
And then the thing about this is that their rivalry makes sense. I mean, Javon Evans has been in that title picture with Rusev and Ethan Page, so it's not like it came out of the blue.
That's the thing too, like with Ethan and Rusev, that happened in a backstage. The fact that Ethan comes up and tries to get a title shot, and then he's like, "Oh, Rusev, I was trying to help you get a title shot." And then Adam Pearce says because Rey Mysterio is a Hall of Famer, he decides that he gets a random Intercontinental Championship #1.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So he just hands him a fucking title shot.
Yeah, that they were talking backstage, and he was talking to Penta, and that's how the title, the #1 contender. That's why I thought it was so funny. That's why I messaged right away. I was like,
God damn it!
I was like, this is GBH's worst nightmare. He literally was backstage talking to Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce goes, he is a WWE Hall of Famer. Why doesn't he deserve a title shot?
You're kidding. It's that simple.
I guess so.
Well, in that case, might as well give Nikki Bella an Intercontinental title shot too. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you can look.
I meant for the men's Intercontinental title.
I mean, either way, sure.
Might as well, right? Who else is a Hall of Famer? Fucking Hillbilly Jim. Let's give him an Intercontinental title shot too.
I mean, there we go. Why not?
This is bullshit.
I didn't think he was actually going to win the match, but he did. He won the match, but I mean, I thought maybe at one point, why not make it a fatal 5-way match? Why not make it Penta, Ethan, Rusev?
But why? But Rey Mysterio wasn't even involved in this. Oh my god!
You know what's going to happen this Saturday, right? It's going to be made official. It's going to be Penta versus Rey for the title, and now the GM is going to fight for the title on his own show.
And why? Why? Unfucking believable.
It's Rey
That
Mysterio.
makes no sense.
The biggest thing though I took away from yesterday is Rey Mysterio is not wearing his slinglet no more. He went back to wearing his gear. He was actually wearing his WrestleMania 22 gear. So that was pretty cool.
I mean, you would know. You're the president of the Rey Mysterio fan club.
Hell yeah.
This guy said WrestleMania 22. Was that a fact that somebody dropped, or you recognized it right away?
I recognized it right away because I've watched that match
about 3,000. Oh my god damn it, fuck Rey Mysterio, man.
Bro, Chicago WrestleMania 22 was one of the first WrestleManias. Like I just fully it was.
But when Baron Corbin was general manager and he was giving himself title shots, everybody was fucking losing it. But Rey Mysterio does it. It's like, oh, Rey Mysterio, oh, Jesus Christ!
You sound like
Look. I am being 100% real here. We are about positivity here. We love wrestling. We enjoy it. But there has to be order. There is no order here. Why is an okay, first of all, why is a Hall of Famer an active competitor? True. Secondly, why is an active competitor / Hall of Famer a general manager? And third, why is he going between brands doing whatever he wants when there's obviously a brand split, but everybody else has to follow that hierarchy? There needs to be order. There needs to be purpose.
Because you know it's even funnier too.
I mean, like, you don't see Adam Pearce going to NXT like, hey, I used to be in ROH. I'm going to give myself an NXT title shot.
Or Nick Aldis going to Raw and being like, I'm going to fight Cody for the world title. But you know what was even funnier is Adam Pearce goes to Ethan Page and he goes, you know, there are no rematches in the contract clause, so now you got to earn a title match. I was like, so Ethan Page has to earn it, but Rey Mysterio gets it handed.
Oh, basically, Adam Pearce hates Canadians.
I guess so. He doesn't want the greatest North American champion of all time to ever hold a championship again. So, but I mean, hey, I'm happy though with that.
The greatest export involved ever.
Huh? So what?
I mean, that counts. You know what I mean? He got his title shot. He got his moment. He didn't look bad in it. You know, he still looked like $1 million. He still looks like $1 million. Some people have to take their losses here and there. And there's in a lot of stories you hear about some people having bad attitudes. And that's what kind of causes their downfall in the locker room and stuff, you know, because, I mean, you got to earn everybody's respect there, too, to begin with. So if he's still being featured, obviously he's got a good attitude about it. You know, he knows his role. You know what I mean? He's doing what he's got to do when he needs to do it. So exactly. I like that he's still involved in this. They're keeping him in the picture, just like they're still keeping Rusev in the picture, even though they want to hand out title shots now. I like it. Yeah, I think this intercontinental heavyweight division is looking good besides Rey Mysterio. So I mean, get that match over with and then send them off to AAA forever. I don't care.
He said forever. I mean, maybe that's.
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta get
them. Maybe Ray wants just to have one more rival with Penta, and then maybe that's what he does. Maybe he just slowly transitions into being the GM and not being a competitor anymore.
I mean, I just don't get it. There's so much talent now. Obviously, Penta is that
there's going to be people that love Rey Mysterio that will now watch AAA for that specific reason. Hey, we got Jay Gold in the house. What's up, Jay Gold? Know your role.
Know your role, GBH. Shut up, Grandpa. Take your bet and go back to sleep. Yeah. Bye, Grandpa.
Actually, Jay Gold, Jack. What you mean, man? Jay Gold, like, man.
No, he's still old. He's still old. I mean, the Jay might be jacked, but he's still old. Okay. I mean, just because you're jacked doesn't mean you're younger. You know, that's not how it works. You know,
it doesn't matter how old you are. It matters how you feel. How old you feel. I'm 30, but I feel like I'm like 50 right now. So I'm like.
He said he's old and wise.
There you go, old and
more wise. Like old and wino. Nah, he's old and wino. He's old wino. He's one of those guys that hangs out at the liquor store, drinking. He drinks boxed wine outside the liquor store on purpose, and people like offer to give him money because they think he's there to ask for money. He's like, "Oh no, I'm just drinking my box of wine, so I can go back in for another one." That's what J-Lo does.
Sometimes it be like that.
And then
I used to do that at the
I
dispensary.
mean, it's not too bad. I used to hang outside the liquor store drinking Four Locos, but that was a long time ago.
Yesterday.
Penta has become
Long 24
the
hours ago.
WWE. Huh?
I said that was
What
a
was
long
that?
24 hours ago, wasn't it?
No, I was at work 24 hours ago, and then I came home and I slept. Jeez, come on,
I
Tino.
like
That was a long time ago. If it was, I would have posted it up online too, been like posted outside the liquor store for Loco.
Man,
You know
I
what I
can't
mean?
tell you the last time I was able to stay up past 10:30. I looked at the clock yesterday; it was like 10 o'clock, and my eyes are like rolling in the back of my head. I'm just like, what is? I'm like, I can't do this no more.
I don't even think I made it to 10 o'clock.
I can't. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't remember. I remember. The wife made a really nice steak dinner. I ate it, and then I got really sleepy, and I laid down, and that's the last thing I remember.
I made myself eggs last.
We were supposed to watch Raw, but I was exhausted, man. I had just worked 9-10 hours, man. I was out of it.
Well, after all the Intercontinental Championship stuff, the Vision is officially cursed. Logan Paul has torn his tricep, and he will be out a number of months. So Braun Breaker is now because of the Freebird rule, he is now a tag team champion with Austin Theory. So now Braun Breaker
was already a tag team champion.
Huh?
He was. If it's Freebird, he was already a tag team champion.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, okay, yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. But like now it's just him and Theory. Like those are the only two left. They got nobody else left.
They still got Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman might have to come in like freaking dodgeball if somebody else gets hurt.
Put him in the ring. Fuck it.
Like, why the hell not? Put him as I mean, it took a couple bumps. I think you just stand on the apron.
And that's what I said when they said every member of the Vision will be in the Royal Rumble. I was like, oh shit, Paul Heyman's gonna be in the Rumble.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Austin Theory though did take out Joe Hendry because Joe Hendry started singing "Fire, Fire, Logan Paul, Fire."
Wait, I think you skipped one. You went over the second match, Bailey and Lyra versus Roxanne.
No, that was
Raquel.
after. That was after this. That's what I have on like the Raw recap.
It says it was the second match. Oh my bad, I forgot you were doing it live and stuff.
I was.
So you would know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just going through the Raw recap thing that I have on my phone. So. Oops.
Okay. No, yeah. It says the second match was Bailey and Lyra like a bird Valkyria against the Judgment's Day.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna call them the Judgment's Day. I don't care.
Yep.
Huh?
I saw the Judgment. Yep. Judgment Day. Liv and Dominic came out, and then they tried to use the Mega Championship. I thought for sure we were gonna see some type of something or other. I don't know. I'm wondering who takes that title off. Because you obviously watch AAA more than any of us. Who do you think wins that AAA title off of Dominic?
Oh, Brian Americano, easily.
You think so? After he's done with like the mask versus mask.
Exactly. I mean, he won Rey de Reyes. He has the sword, so that gives him a future AAA Mega Championship match. So it could be the next AAA PLE. So, I mean, there's your money match right there. Two of the biggest stars in Mexico go head to head. And it's going to be crazy to see who people side with, but they're both so insanely over that people they're just going to cheer for both of them. And WWE's not going to know what to do.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
I'll be interested to see what happens.
How did Lyra, Bailey, and Judgment Day go?
I mean, it was fine. I'll give it like a 2.
Oh, damn. So,
it was
2 espressos. They took another loss, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. And then Lyra and Bailey, I guess, went on the Raw commercial break thing and was talking to Byron or Kathy or whoever was doing it and saying they're not giving up on the Raw tag team titles or the tag team titles, I should say, until they get them back. And it's like, okay, well, what are we doing? And I don't know, because we got Fatal Influence. I mean, shit, they got more women's tag teams than they do men's tag teams, I feel like. Like, actually legitimate tag teams.
I think it's easier to book the women's tag team division at this point because there's only one set of belts now, and they don't have one NXT, right?
Yeah, no, they don't. So yeah, any NXT
women's tag belts,
team, like,
not anymore, right?
No, like Kendall and Ren could go fight for the tag.
No. For the women's, they don't have women's tag in NXT anymore, right? The belts.
No. So that's what I'm saying.
Because they merged them with main roster ones.
Yeah, no. So any of the women's tag
that's the
teams
thing.
NXT can go fight for the titles. Speaking of
that's the beautiful thing about it is that they only have one set of belts. If they were to just have one set of belts for the men's, I mean, obviously they can't do it on NXT, but if they have one set of men's for the main roster, Raw and SmackDown, then it would be a lot easier to book the divisions. But I think because of the travel and obviously the booking, they're not going to take that risk because then you've got to double book people in some portions, even just for a promotion. I mean, just for a promo. So they're just taking it a day at a time. They're playing it by ear with the men's tag division, honestly.
That's all you can do, day by day. That's my motto in life.
So that's another loss for the Judgment Day in the last month, I believe.
Another one.
You said what?
I think I another one. I don't know how much longer.
And then we have not from LA Knight. So
yeah, LA Knight's.
I don't know. I think it's run its course. Honestly, it's
yeah. I
not
think
from LA Knight.
I don't know what
he's not
from
LA. We don't claim him.
He was supposed to have a feud with Gunther, and then he went and did this, and so I don't know what they're doing with it. Maybe Jimmy in LA at SummerSlam. I don't know. It's 2 nights, remember, so we have to book.
Yawn.
I know it's yawn, but you got to think.
I don't know, man.
Somehow. We'll probably.
I mean, they've still got him on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
What, for SummerSlam?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they'll put him in. Maybe they'll put him in the Slim Jim Battle Royal again. He has to defend his title.
Bro,
did they? Last year was the first time they did that, right? Or was it the year before?
It was 2 years ago. I don't think they did it last year. I think that was 2 years ago. I think. Did they do? Was it last year? I can't remember.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. They just have no faith in the guy. Obviously, I mean, they got him on TV, but not in the ring. You know, there's a lot
of the Slim Jim commercial more than
there's a lot of people that get no TV. Yeah, he's in the Slim Jim commercials more than anything, and then it's crazy too because somebody will watch those commercials who doesn't watch WWE as often, and they're gonna say, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
That's pretty much what is happening.
I'm sorry, man. I think what they have to do is they should probably. Well, I mean, they can't even send him to SmackDown because he is on SmackDown and he's just on Raw regularly now because he has a thing for following the Usos and Roman Reigns around. I don't know why. Maybe he just wants to join the bloodline. What do you think?
To be an honorary so bad.
Yes, he does. But he has to learn how to say Ulafala correctly first.
Ulafala. It took me a while.
You don't like me talking about LA Knight like this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Tino, maybe next month, buddy. Maybe next month, LA Knight will win a big one for the LA Knighties.
Probably not. All he's got to do is have Danhausen uncurse him like the Knicks, and the Knicks go to the freaking championship.
But LA Knight's not even cursed. Imagine if Danhausen cursed LA Knight. Oh, man.
I know that's the sad thing. He's not cursed in that he's having issues. And you're right. Imagine if he was. Shit.
Hear me out. LA Knight goes back to TNA.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't hate it. I say it all the time. If it helps the people's careers, just like Fabian Eichner showed up on TNA. The fact that he's now on TNA now, it's so cool. You get to see him on TV. Like, who cares? You're seeing like Chris Jericho and Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin team up on Sunday. So I thought that was so cool. Like, as long as they're on TV and they're doing something and they're happy, who cares where they're at now? Like, yeah, it sucks that we don't see him in like our favorite promotion, and WWE will always be my favorite. And I don't know why, just sentimental and nostalgia and all of that. So, but I mean, if they go somewhere else, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. I think it would benefit a lot of people. I mean, we've seen it benefit people like Xia Li and even Indy Hartwell and people that have went Mustafa Ali. I mean, seeing Mustafa at that wrestling convention last week, he just seems so much happier, and the interactions are like Hayden, my friend that
he has to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and he's able to do the things, and he's not so pressured, and it's nice to see, and that's what happens. And for LA Knight, it might not be such a bad thing to move over and to go, because again, he's still part of WWE. So if he wants to go back to NXT or be a part of something, he could. And I think at some point they should bring TNA involved in like the main roster and have an invasion like they did in NXT and do that, because you could get people really involved, and then that would make me more interested. Obviously, I still go live for it, but it would make me more involved in the TNA on Thursday nights and everything.
Exactly.
Else like that.
And if there's so many people that love LA Knight and want to see LA Knight, TNA is the place to go.
What was his name there? It was Eli Knight?
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake, there we go.
Yeah, he used to follow Nick Aldis around, like, oh, I love you, Nick Aldis, you're the best.
I mean, he's another one too. I think he could very well be in the ring in the next year or two. Nick Aldis, he might.
He's still pretty jacked. He still looks like he's in ring shape.
Man, I know.
Honestly, I would put LA Knight in TNA, give him the TNA World Title immediately, and let him run wild. Watch his shirt sell out. Watch TNA just suddenly get. I mean, they're not going to get 1 million viewers, but you're going to see a nice 20, 30K bump, and that'll stay there weekly.
And nobody's ever going to, I don't think there's going to be numbers like that. I don't think people will ever be able to get to the WWE numbers. Because, again, there's people that just like WWE that will never
it's just not going to happen.
Others. And that's just how it is. And again, you should never really like have to think about that. You should just think like, if you like AEW, you like AEW. If you like TNA, you like TNA. If you like all of them, you like all of them. It is like, who cares? It's your opinion. And at the end of the day, no one's opinion is wrong. It's just what you like.
Exactly.
So, that just, again, for me, I love being able to watch all of them. And I can't watch all of them. But like I said, like Sunday watching Jericho and stuff, or TNA watching Fabian Eichner show up, or Giovanni Vinci, whatever you want to call them. So it just, I love that, being able to say, because you really never know. Last Thursday or 2 weeks ago, when TNA was on and Fabian Eichner returned, I shut off my stream as it showed the credits, and now I like wait every single week, because I'm just like, well, there you go, missed the return. So
yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the greatest return in the world, obviously, but
it'd be something.
It's something. It tells a story. I mean, it might go better off for him here, even in the X division, if that's all it is. But the X division has been known to have a lot of rising stars, or even some stars looking for a place to go have found their place there. I mean,
look at Cedric Alexander,
and he's still relatively young. He's in good shape, so it could go well for him. Looks like we got about 10, 15 minutes left. How many more matches did we have?
We had Seth Rollins against Montez Ford.
We can talk about that one. How did that go?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't think it was, again, like the greatest thing of all time. I really am very interested to see where they go with the Seth Rollins and the Street Profits thing, and where they're actually leading to this. And do the Street Profits and Seth like build a faction? Do they like, I don't know. Because obviously with the Vision and stuff, Seth's trying to destroy the Vision within, but I mean, the Vision's destroying themselves within. So I mean, I just truly don't know where it's going. But again, Montez Ford, we were talking about this last night. They had a match with him and Seth like around 2019, when Montez was having that singles push, when he was in the Elimination Chamber, when everybody thought he was going to have like that Kofi Mania type of run, and they really just never did anything with it. So it's like them teasing the Angelo and Montez breakup. And I've heard you say you've been the biggest advocate at Dawkins and how he could probably be one of the biggest underrated superstars ever. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm interested to see what would happen if they do break up, and if they break out and go their separate ways and everything. So I don't know, but I mean, it was a good match and everything. And then at the end, they went backstage and they all had a conversation again. So I guess it's continuing, but I mean, all around a good match. I enjoyed it for a Monday Night Raw.
How many espressos did you give it?
Like 3.
Great, nice. You're giving these matches some good ratings this week. Wait, what did you give Lyra and Bailey?
2.
You gave it 2? Yeah. Dang, Tino. So bored, huh? It 2. It wasn't that good.
It's just all the same. There's some matches that are just get me more intrigued than others, and I mean,
I hear that. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you could tell it wasn't good by the way you're like, oh, it's a 2. Like, it's okay. Because the other ones you were more excited because they were better, obviously. I just think Seth Rollins wants to join Division. I mean, the Street Profits are like, nah, we can't have you in this group. You betray all your groups. There isn't a single group you kept with you all the way through. So no thanks. And I don't see Seth Rollins dancing around with a solo cup, honestly. I feel like Seth Rollins looks like a guy that has no rhythm. And then we had our fourth match, Alexander Rusev against Rey Mysterio for the number one contender Intercontinental title. How did that go?
I mean, don't you want to talk about it? The greatest.
No, I don't want to talk about it. We got to talk about Roman and Jacob.
Rey Mysterio won, and now we'll see Penta and Rey. I thought they would make it official for AAA because for somebody like me or like I have a friend that loves Rey Mysterio, and he would definitely watch it. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get more people to watch AAA, and more people will watch AAA because other than you and a couple others, people do love Rey Mysterio out there. So I think that's what they're trying to do. But then again, it's like we've talked about again. I love Rey Mysterio, but why is he getting title shots when he's a GM, when he's not like he is active? But it never makes sense to me. And I talked about it last night. Why are these people going into the Hall of Fame, retiring and still wrestling? Like once you go into the Hall of Fame, and you should retire, just like the NFL or MLB. There should be a 5-year thing. Or like Phillip Rivers last year, he came back, so he has to wait 5 more years before he goes back into the Hall of Fame. Because he would have been able to go in this year, but now he's got to wait 5 years because he came out and played for the Colts for 3 games. So that's what it should be, because it's never made sense to me. When Ric Flair did it, Shawn Michaels, I mean, there's so many people that do it. The Hall of Fame means nothing. And for me, I've always enjoyed the Hall of Fame. So that's the one thing that bothers me about it. But again, I think Rey and Penta will be a good match, and I don't know. The problem is
when I was younger, I used to think the Hall of Fame was a big deal. You know what I mean? Like you hear about it everywhere. Basketball Hall of Fame, football Hall of Fame. And when I discovered the WWE Hall of Fame, when they would have the inductions or talk about who was in the Hall of Fame and whatnot, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like it's an exclusive club. Only those who deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame are going to be in it. You know what I mean? Like you had to have earned it, just like in other sports. You know, people vote you in. It's not as simple as, hey, we should make this person a Hall of Famer. Okay, let's do it. And that's what it's turned into. And somewhere along the road, it became a thing where you don't have to retire to be in the Hall of Fame, or you can come out of retirement and still be a Hall of Famer. And I mean, I get the occasional appearance to, you know, make some money or have like an anniversary tour or something, like the thing with Trish Stratus, where she came back for a little run, a little anniversary tour, had one match, and then she was gone.
Yeah.
And she's a Hall of Famer. I mean, you're not going to see her on TV on a weekly basis. Like, oh, I thought she's retired. Oh, I thought she's a Hall of Famer. Why is she competing on a regular basis?
Well, yeah.
And it kind of takes away from her legacy.
So. Like Lita, when Lita won the tag titles with Becky, what was the point of that? As much as I love Lita, but like, why are these like? I don't know. I just never been
exactly.
Like, if you're in the Hall of Fame, you should be like done. Like John Cena. John Cena's like done. He's committed to it, and like he most likely will go into the Hall of Fame next year or the year before. But I mean, we're never going to see him in jean shorts again. You're going to have to go back and watch all of his matches on Netflix from the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That's just been my thing. But I mean, Penta and Rey will get an audience. And at the end of the day, that's really what they're trying to look for, is to get people involved and people to watch the show on Saturday or whatever day the match will be. Because it didn't get made official. I don't know when it's going to happen. So.
Oh, there was no graphic?
No, there was no graphic. I'm just saying, because again, he's obviously the GM of AAA, so I mean, he could really just book himself in a match and just be like, "We're having this match," so.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying because you always say it on your show, like, "Oh, it's a graphic, it's official."
It is, as Adam Pearce likes to say, it's official. That's how it works, I guess. Honestly.
Oh man, we got just enough time to talk about the last sequence. Which so what do you give Alexander Rusev and Rey Mysterio?
10 out of 10.
Huh?
10 out. How many? No. I mean, it was a good match. Probably like 2.5.
2.5? Okay.
I mean, it did the job. It got the job done. But again, I still think Rusev has not had ever. We were talking about it to me and Hayden and Lamar last night. He hasn't really had anything since he had the U.S. title run when he was facing John Cena back at WrestleMania 31. So it sucks that Rusev's just kind of here now, because when he returned, I was hoping for bigger things.
Well, I mean, the Intercontinental Championship isn't a bad thing. It's one of the most prestigious titles in WWE history and all of sports history, honestly. So, just
are we going to get Ethan? Are we going to get Ethan and Rusev possibly? Could we see that maybe be a match?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like that little circle they have now of those 4 stars is so interchangeable. And with throwing in the wrench of Rey Mysterio getting a match, that's still keeps the dynamic of the other 4 intact. Like they're all still going to be, 3. Javon, Rusev, and Paige. They're all still going to be griping at each other, maybe another name gets thrown into the mix after Rey Mysterio, but still seeing the same names featured and seeing the value of the belt continue to gain prestige that it loses every here and there is a good thing. It's good for everybody. Rusev has been around the block. He's a dependable journeyman. He's going to help these young guys out, get even better, learn them to work a style against somebody who's bigger and meaner to help, make their offense more convincing in a sense. You know what I mean? Because, when you look at a fight and you see a guy like Javon and Rusev winning, you're automatically going to pick Rusev, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you don't watch wrestling, that's who you're going to pick. But if you watch wrestling, you're going to know Javon Evans has a shot. And when he beats somebody like Rusev, now it's like, oh, maybe he can beat somebody like Obafemi, or maybe he can beat somebody like Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? Just for shits and giggles. Or maybe he can beat Josh Briggs.
Hey, Wallet just signed his own death warrant.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
Just once.
But, that's the point of Rusev being there, is he's a guy who's been around the block. He's had a recognizable U.S. title reign that was very important in the game, where he ran through a lot of former main eventers and former world champions, all for the sake of defending America. And he's competed in other promotions. He's competed with bigger names. So him being in that mix isn't a bad thing. It really isn't. It's adding more matches to his catalog, more wins to his resume if he gets any. But there's still a chance he could win this belt too. And having two of the biggest championships WWE has ever had on your resume isn't a bad thing. Being a former U.S. champ and former IC belt, but they were both solid reigns.
Yep, exactly.
That's a good career to me, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to make it to the top.
People don't even do that.
Everybody knows it. It's the dream, but in some instances, you just got to play a role, man. So,
exactly. Sometimes
and
like
the better the sport at the role, the better it works out for everybody. And we are seeing the fruits of four guys that have been talking together, working together on and off, making this division work. And it's showing in the TV every single week. And I love it. I fucking love it, man. I look forward to it every week. I watch the highlights. I make sure not to miss any of the highlights for that division because it's been so much fun. But because Rey Mysterio is involved this week, I might have to skip it.
You got a mixer to do, my friend. You can't skip
it. We got a mixer this Saturday. Also, guys, before we talk about Roman and Jacob Fatu for a real quick second, don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 400. We got 2 mixers coming up this weekend. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of them. So how did Roman and Jacob go? Let me know. Break it down.
Pretty much Jacob came out, or Roman. Jacob came out first. He walked into the ring. He threw the chair out, and they went to a commercial break. They came back from the commercial break. Roman came out. Jacob was signing the contract in the ring. And then Roman came out, and they had an exchange of words. Roman signed the contract, and then it went as a normal contract signing. And then they started going at it, and then ta-da. So, yeah. A normal contract signing we'll continue to see, and then they got face to face, and it looked like at one point they were going to start like kissing each other. It was weird. I was like, "What are we doing here?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are we doing here?" Like literally, so close. Looking, I'm just like, and it didn't even look like one of those like angry ass like face to faces like we've seen with like John Cena and Randy and stuff. But they got like real close, real like slow. Like it was weird, but
they were
trying
to do the UFC thing properly.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, if you ever watch UFC and stuff, you're kind of seeing them kind of intrigue a little bit of UFC stuff because obviously they got the TKO BS and all of that. So even UFC, my cousin has been telling me they kind of do some similar stuff to WWE because they're obviously trying to get from UFC to WWE and WWE to UFC. So like people to watch. But yeah, the match. Is this like Bloodline Rules? What's the difference between Bloodline Rules and Tribal Combat? I forget. Do you know the difference?
I think Tribal Combat is if Roman's involved, if he's the tribal chief. Because when did we have Bloodline Rules?
He had Solo, and then he had Cody. Or was Tribal Combat against Solo? Was it Tribal Combat against? I don't freaking. I
I
can't.
think it was Tribal Combat against Solo and Jey Uso.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did have the one against Jey Uso. Is it like Summer? It was a pay-per-view or something like that. So you're right on that. But
I think maybe it's more of Roman's call. Like this is like Tribal Combat is the deadline. That's it. Like there's nothing after this.
I hope not. I wish Jacob would win, but unfortunately he's not because I mean we've already heard rumors of Roman Reigns' next opponents. So sadly Roman Reigns probably gonna win this match. But I mean it will be good. I mean I always love myself some stipulation matches. So
yeah. Anybody get destroyed, or they were just talking and almost kissing?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they threw.
Nobody got beat up.
What's the no?
So they just hugged and went home.
They pretty much they kind of went after each other, and then we saw Jason Jordan come out and then break it up like they always do. But that was about it. And then Roman walked out and did his smirk, and then the show ended. And then I make sure that I always wait now to make sure it says thank you for watching, because after that TNA man, I was so mad because if it was somebody else from TNA, like somebody else that showed up, I would have been so much more mad. But yeah,
I mean, you should have learned when Ciampa beat up Gargano after NXT. That was remember the credits, and then also when Matt Riddle left and they rolled the credits, and then Bray Wyatt came out. Remember?
I know. Oh yeah, I know. Or yeah,
you should have learned already, Tino.
Huh?
You should have known already.
I know. I should have. I done messed up.
Oh well.
It'd be like that. I know they're Raw in the books though.
Yeah. Overall, what's your grade for Raw's episode?
I mean, it was fine. It was like a 3.5. It was entertaining. It got me through, and it wasn't one of those because there's been some shows that drag, and I feel like I'm here for 5 hours. But then there's shows like that where I looked at the clock and I was like, "Shit, it's already 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Let's go." So that's for me what I want to see on a weekly basis is a show that entertains me and gets me semi-excited, has its lows maybe, but it's not so just like draining that I feel like this is a project to watch Monday Night Raw. And that's not what I want. I want it to be entertaining and fun because that's what we're supposed to do. And that's, it's getting nicer out. Vitamin D hitting the skin. It's starting to feel, I don't know. I feel better in the summer. So
with the last few episodes, the booking's been pretty consistent. I mean, they've kept the main angles alive. Did we get any Becky and Sol Ruka on Raw?
Not really. They just did a little bit of a video package thing of showing like what happened, and Becky did come out and say she's the Bleacher Report, blah blah blah, her usual normal nonsense. But I mean, nothing crazy. We did not see Sol though, so
yeah. So everything we've seen the last couple of weeks has pretty much stayed the same.
Pretty much, and then they showed,
and that's a good thing. Consistency is good.
Exactly. So. And again, they're still on the show, and that's the thing, like with Sol, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Obafemi's, all of these, Ethan Page, the Fatal Influence, they're all a part of something, and we have never seen this. And Kyle, J. Gold, no. They've never done this with NXT superstars, from the Karrion Crosses of the world, from people that they've called up, and it's never went. And finally, this crop of NXT talent is finally getting to the point to where they feel like big stars, and little kids are doing the Obafemi walk. I got my cousin talking to me about Javon Evans. I got my freaking stepdad talking to me about people that I didn't think he even knew existed. So that's where it gets me, because it's like when people don't know who, like when they don't watch like I do or like we do or other people, and they start talking, it's like, okay, then they're doing something right, because you gotta do something right to get like the casuals to watch.
Yeah. I hear that. No, I mean, I'll definitely go back and watch it. I mean,
it's better that way though, because then you could skip through all the ads and commercials and all the nonsense that you don't want to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That way I'm ready for the mixtures and stuff. But I have to head off to work soon. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and plug your stuff, my man. Tell the world where they can find you.
Well, you can find me at Tino's Time 1996. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We will be live for NXT. Be live all week for content. I got a Water City WrestleCon vlog coming out. Shout out to my friend Jake helping me edit it and making the thumbnail for it. So that will be coming out one day this week. So we just got a lot of content. Tino's Time 1996. And thanks for letting me come and hang out for another Wake and Bake Monday Night Kayfabe Coffee. Appreciate it.
Oh, of course. I might, depending on my work schedule, if I have to work next Tuesday, I'll have you come in again.
You let me know. I'm off every Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't work, so I just sit here and do stuff around my house and let me know.
Nice. That's a good schedule. I prefer weekdays off, honestly.
Yeah.
Only because of errands. Only because of errands.
That's the big thing. And it's very slow during the week here in Wisconsin because everybody's here on the weekends for vacations, like especially DoorDash and Uber. It's like I'll sit outside for like 5 hours on a Tuesday and Wednesday and get nothing. So I'm just gonna stay home and do things I gotta actually do. And then like weekends, I'll go out and I'll make like $100 in like 2 hours, 3 hours. So
nice. Easy money.
Easy money. So yeah.
Easy.
Let me know and maybe we'll be back once again. But we still got a whole nother week of great content. Make sure you follow the Main Event Network and all of the great content creators over here.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. We've got a bunch of shows coming up this week. I think Junkies is going to be on the air 3, 4, 5 days, I believe, during the week. On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, of course. We just had a new show, Transatlantic Pop, with Jay Gold and Elder Sam. Make sure you guys check that out as well. We're still working on a 24-hour stream, so hopefully it'll be up as soon as possible. Again, thanks again for everybody that came out and supported us for that. It means the world to us. Subscribe today. Help us get to 400 subscribers. We're only about how many days away? 64, 63, 62. We're only 361 days from Marathon 3. So mark your calendars, guys. We'll be back another year. But for now, make sure you follow us, subscribe. We have 2 mixtures this weekend. We have one on Saturday. We have a Sábado Gigante special. I will get myself involved with my honorary Latinos. We're going to talk about AAA Noche de los Grandes. Saturday, we have a mixer for Clash of Italy. So make sure you guys check both of those out. Subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And follow us on Instagram and X. And other than that, we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. And if I ain't there when you blaze a blunt, please think of me. Later, guys.
What up, though? You already know what it is. Best in the world, a.k.a. The Problem. Isaiah Bronin. And you watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.